The storm hit Miller's Creek the same night Emma Turner realized she had only $12 left to her name. Lightning cracked across the sky like the world was breaking open, and as the wind rattled her windows, she understood this wasn't just a storm, it was the moment her life pivoted. Emma ran a tiny bakery on the edge of town, the kind of place where the bell over the door chimed like laughter and the walls smelled of cinnamon and safety. But ever since her husband passed 2 years earlier, the bills had piled up like snowdrifts. She kept pushing forward, working longer hours, kneading dough until her hands ached, hoping she could outrun the grief and the debt at the same time. But as the storm howled that night, she knew she was losing both races. The next morning, she walked through puddles to the big city bank where she had applied for a loan. The lobby was sleek and silent, cold as the marble under her shoes. A tall man in a suit barely looked at her paperwork before shaking his head. "Your revenue is too inconsistent. We can't take the risk," he said, already turning toward the next appointment. Risk. That word followed her all the way back to Miller's Creek like a shadow she could not outrun. She felt like she had become the risk, too fragile, too small, too unimportant for the world to bet on. But as she walked down Main Street, defeated, she noticed the warm glow of the sign she always passed without thinking, Miller's Creek Community Bank. It looked modest, almost old-fashioned, with flower boxes under the windows and a brass bell on the door. Something in her nudged her feet toward it before her doubts could drag her away. Inside, she was greeted by a woman with silver hair and kind eyes. "Rough morning?" the woman asked gently. Emma blinked, surprised. "Is it that obvious?" The woman smiled. "My name is Clara. I've worked here 32 years. I can spot a heavy heart from across the lobby." Something in Emma cracked open at that. Maybe a W.